There's no energy in empty space. Or is there? I used to watch a show called Stargate SG-1, best sci-fi show that I can recommend to anybody out there. There are some other great shows, but Stargate SG-1 was my favorite, and I used to watch it every week religiously. In that show, we were introduced to an item called the ZPM 0-point module. And the 0-point module was made by a group of aliens called Ancients, and they made it a long time ago, so it's an ancient device made by Ancients, and it extracted energy from vacuum space. Now, is this insane, or is it just science fiction? No, it is not. Well, yes it is, but vacuum energy does exist. So I made this application which you can catch in the code, and I'm going to explain it now. So we'll just go back to the reset. We start with two parallel conducting plates separated by a distance. In quantum field theory, the vacuum isn't empty but filled with virtual particles, constantly popping in and out of existence. These are represented by the red dots between the plates and green dots around the plates. The green arrows pointing inward represent the pressure from virtual particles outside the plates, while the red arrows pointing outward represent the pressure from particles between the plates. As we bring the plates closer together to about 10 nanometers apart, something interesting happens. Fewer virtual particles can exist between the plates because only certain wavelengths fit in this space. However, the number of virtual particles outside the plates remains unchanged. This creates an imbalance in pressure represented by the longer green arrows pushing the plates together and shorter red arrows pushing them apart. At this distance, the force is equivalent to 1 atmosphere of pressure. 10 nanometers. Now I want to point out that in electronic circuits that are made by Intel and AMD, they're working on the 4 nanometer and 7 nanometer scale. So they are theoretically being affected by the quantum field energy of vacuum space. And because they're not in a vacuum, they're also being affected by other energies too. When the plates are brought extremely close together, almost all virtual particles are excluded from the space between them. We can only see green particles outside the plates, creating a strong inward force. The green arrows are all pointing inward, showing that the external quantum fluctuations are pushing the plates together. This net attractive force between the plates, caused by the imbalance of quantum fluctuations, is the Casimir Effect. It's a direct demonstration of the reality of vacuum energy and has implications for various fields, from nanotechnology to cosmology. In our simulation, we've represented this effect visually, allowing us to see the distribution and behavior of virtual particles change as the plates move closer together, ultimately leading to the quantum mechanical attraction. Now, I love that this exists. I really do. I think that this is a fantastical part of our actual living universe, that there are particles that are popping in and popping out of existence. Now, I know that these are hard for me to understand, and it's probably part of the uncertainty principle and the possibility of waves of energy and between two plates and outside of those plates. But I think it's quite beautiful and amazing that we actually can prove by having two plates really, really close together that they're actually still pushed together by something externally and not just attracted to each other, but by the pressure of the universe outside of it, proving that we have a vacuum energy out there in space. And I am happy to share this code. It's in the description, and like, subscribe, whatever that jazz is, and thank you for watching.